Good morning, guys. How y'all living this morning? All right, Fanny. All right, guys. I was trying to do a little driving and moving along. The traffic is so bad this morning. I had to come down to another exit just to get on the freeway. Look at this. Traffic is off the chain, y'all. I had to come down and hit another exit because getting on the freeway is a experience within itself for me, you guys. Good morning, guys. How y'all living out there? How y'all doing? How y'all living? I hope everybody is having a blessed morning, blessed day. And whatever you may be going through in life, I just want you guys to know this too shall pass. Yes. Whatever you may be going through in life, I want y'all to know this too shall pass. How y'all living out there this morning? Wake up, Miss Tiki, y'all. I gotta wake up, wake up. And I guess Empire was okay last night. I was running, trying to get in the house, put things up at the store too late at night, and know I had to get up early this morning and get it moving, get it moving. Y'all, this morning, what we got going on? Y'all, with that Tamar and Vince situation, I just want to say, basically, that's an old story that happened when they had that altercation back in Atlanta. And in the lobby, and they called the police. Well, I think Tamar called the police. Not Tamar, y'all excuse me. Tony called the popos. And basically Tamar been living in hell for a very long time. You know, that's why she probably so outspoken and rambunctious when she with other people. Because normally when a person in a relationship like that, they can't talk, they can't speak, and somebody's controlling them. When they're around other people, they lash out. So that's what's going on with Tamar. A lot of times when you're around a lot of people that being abused, it seems like they have a tendency to take their frustrations out on other people, and it looks like that's what Tamar does when she's with her sisters. You know, she want to talk about the y'all, I gotta wake up this morning. She wanna talk about the sisters to Wanda and all the rest of them, Tracy, and what's going on in their relationships, but it's her. And I think they never said anything because basically Vince is the one who put them on that show. That was their bread and butter. I think Vince started Racks of Family Values. So you're gonna let me come over? And they didn't want to mess up their bread and butter, so they just kind of let it flow, let things go with Tamar, you know. Let her do what she want to do, because they needed their money. They needed their bread and butter. Uh-oh, I didn't even get out and look at this doggone tire this morning. And I think it's wobbling. Something going on with this tire over here. All right, guys, let me see. I seen yesterday Kid Cudi, or the day before, he went and put himself in rehab. You know, the little youngster say he's been battling with a lot of depression. And I seen one time when Chris Brown had said that he did a lot for that youngster. So, y'all, you know, it'd be a lot going on in life that we do not know about. As this camera shaking. I notice when I'm watching sometimes my video back, that camera just be shaking. And I gotta make sure it's locked down. But how y'all living out there this morning, guys? How y'all doing? Y'all excuse me this morning. Ludacris, I know his wife, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Udoxie or whoever she is. She posted a picture of the baby, a little girl, and I guess she has a daughter. I don't know, them the two kids that they claiming. I know they had a baby. And the side chick posted a picture of his son, and they say the son looked more like him than the daughter. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not laughing at this situation, but I can't get rid of these side chicks trying to do more than the wives. You know, it's like a competition thing all the time. I refuse to live my life like that. You steady in competition with a man to be with him. It is not going to happen. I am not going to do it. When I was younger in life, people went through shit like that. Well, their first marriage, My second marriage was actually great. I don't know. I'd get bored and I leave. I run off. I leave. And when things don't go my way too, I leave. So Tiki got to pray for Tiki this morning. But I just can't get ready for these side chicks doing more than what the wives is doing. They say that these hoes just want to be counted. Everybody want to know. Everybody wants you to know that this is who she is and this is my baby and we still messing around. That's what it sounds like to me, but it don't look cute. You know, as I say, you're trying to look cute, but you're looking curious. And y'all, Moniece on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, when she was having a listening party, and instead of having her listening party, she wanted to reveal Brandy and let us know that Brandy's husband was messing with Becky, as she say. But y'all, my discussion on this came when Moniece did what she did. And Princess, you need to sit down. Every time I see you try to run up on somebody, I just sit there. I'm like, Moniece, she didn't even flinch. When the girl tried to run up on her, that's what my conversation is about. Y'all, this hoe is so crazy. She didn't even flinch. I don't even think she moved. I don't even think she looked over to see, is she there or is she gonna give me? Moniece is that crazy that when you fight that type of heifer, you better be ready to fight for a long goddamn time, because that bitch got about 3-4 people inside of her, and you gonna have to fight Sarah, Sally, and Jesse, and Moniece too. You gonna have to fight all them motherfuckers at one time, so be ready. Be ready. That was just so weird to me how she didn't flinch. She didn't look back. She didn't bust a sweat, y'all. And then since we on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, did y'all see that Soulja Boy talking about he quit? That looked bad for his brand, y'all. And Mona Scott went up under his post and said, "No, you didn't quit. You got fired." I said, "Well, you go pimp Mona." Mona said, "No, you didn't quit. You got fired." I was like, "All right, Mona. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it." She let you know, no, you didn't quit. You got fired. And I was like, wow. Wow. You hoes want to be counted. She said you want to get counted. But I don't know what he was doing to piss Mona Scott off. Mona Scott let him know, bitch, not over here. But yeah, that Soulja Boy, I don't know. I guess he been really disrespectful and treating Nia really bad. And I guess Mona say she not having it. Not this season. We are not gonna do it. And you guys, before I get off this camera, because I ain't got nothing to talk about this morning. I ain't see nothing really going on. Michelle Obama, briefly, you know, I think Michelle and Obama, I think Barack, that has been the cutest couple we've ever had for the president of the United States of America. Yes, they did serve 2 terms, and January they will be leaving the White House, and I know he's already purchased him a home to move on. And I was having a discussion with Little Mama yesterday about, you know, the teacher that wanted me voice her opinion and call, you know, people out their name. My motto in life, and I have been taught, if you don't have anything good to say, you don't say nothing at all. And on that note, I want you guys to have a blessed week. It's almost, you guys, Friday. I'm just starting my week. But everybody, y'all have a blessed day. And thanks for hanging out. And if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe. Okay. Bye, guys.